Yo, what's up YouTube? This is your boy Dirty and I'm back again with another video. I know it's been a while. I usually do unboxings, but you know, E3 has came and gone, and I thought I'd do my thoughts on the E3. The reason why I haven't really been doing a lot of videos is because it's just a lot of rumors and stuff about, the NX. We finally know a little bit something about the Scorpio and the Neo. We don't know too much about it, but I mean we get the idea. The NX, we just don't know anything about it. It's just rumors and speculations. But before I get started, I picked up 2 games yesterday, Best Buy. They had them on sale, and the first one I picked up was Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and they had this one on sale for like the $24.99. So with the Gamers Club Unlocked, which I got it for $19.99. So that was cool. The Syndicate. It sounds like the disc is not sitting in there. Yeah, the disc is kind of loose in there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody done seen this. Pretty sure you done seen the unboxing of this. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Looks pretty good. I was like, why not pick it up? And the reason why I was going to Best Buy, to pick this game up because I have not played it yet. And that was Bloodborne. And I said I would get this game down the line, you know what I'm saying, when it's on sale. I wasn't anxious to play it. But they got it at Best Buy for $14.99. And with my Gamers Club Unlocked, I got it for like $11.99. So that's not cool. I mean, that's cool. Nice price. Heard a lot of good things about the game. Heard it's the difficulty in it, but that's cool though. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with playing difficult games. Just get you better. That's all it does. But yeah, Bloodborne for the PS4. So yeah, I'll definitely be checking these out. I don't know when. Because like I said, I have no space on my PS4 hard drive. I hate deleting games just to add games and stuff like that. But I'll eventually get around. Maybe when I finish Jak and Dexter. I mean, not Jackson Dexter. I finished the Ratchet and Clank game that I'm actually playing now. Probably once I finish that, I'll probably start on one of these. But yeah, but let's get on back to the video. The E3, this E3 was actually good. Microsoft, Sony did a really good job. I guess I'll start off with Microsoft. Microsoft, they had a good conference. Like I said, my only gripes about it, man, is, they announced the games and people actually just come out just to talk about the game and, how long they've been in development and, as you can see, the fishes, swim deeper in the water now, and usually, last generation, they stayed above the water, at the top of the water. Like, really? Like, who cares? Just show me the game. But Microsoft, they did a real good job this year, showing off Gears 4. Day one buy for me, Gears of War 4. Forza Horizon 3. That Forza game looks good. That'll be the first Forza game I will purchase for the Xbox One. I know it's 3 other ones out there, like 5, 6, and Horizon 2, but I was going to get Horizon 2, but I'm like, I know 3 is right around the corner, so why pick it up? So I just wait on 3. 3 looks phenomenal. It looks awesome. The Horizon 3. So I'm definitely getting that day one. What else they show? They show like Halo Wars. I played the first one on the 360. This one look okay. That probably won't be a day one buy for me. I might pick that up down the road when it's, on sale somewhere. It was another game, Core something. I can't remember the name, but that game looks pretty cool too for the Xbox. I definitely want to check that out. What else? They didn't show too much of Cuphead, and I heard that somebody said that Cuphead is supposed to be coming out next month. And I think if it's coming out next month, I thought they at least would have said, a little bit more on it, but they didn't. I'm not sure if it's coming out next month, but that's what I heard. If it is, I'm definitely going to get that. I definitely want to play the Cuphead. The art style direction they went with is pretty cool. I like that. They went like totally like in the 1930s cartoon. That's what it reminded me of. So that's pretty cool. What else did Microsoft have? I'm kind of stuck because I didn't write anything down. I just watched them, and I tell you that Microsoft did a pretty good job this year, better than last year, and I'm looking forward to the games, the exclusive games as well. Then with Sony did a very good job. I like it because they started off with the orchestra, which to me just took too long. And then they just started showing games after games after games after games. That was cool. I like how Sony did that. When they kicked it off with the God of War 4, where it just said God of War, I was like, wow, this is cool. You have Kratos. He looks older. He got the long beard and everything. He doesn't have the chains or the blades, concealed to his arms now. But he got an axe. And I guess that little boy is his. I guess that's his son. That's what I'm thinking. He never called him son or by his name. He just called him boy. And he was like, didn't your mother teach you how to hunt and, show me what she showed you and stuff like that. So I don't know if that's his son or, stepson. I don't know. But the game looks phenomenal. I know coming from Greek mythologists and then, to this type of world where you see like no type of hints of gods or anything like that. I want to know like the timeline and I want to know the story. So that game looks cool. Another game I know I'm gonna be getting off the back for the PlayStation 4 is Horizon Zero Dawn. When they showed the gameplay of that was cool. How you got you have a bow and you got different arrows, and each arrow do different things to the machines. They like animals / machines. She programmed one of them. She stunned. I think like she stunned him and he fell, and she ran up on him and she hit him in the top of the head and turned a lever, and she programmed him, so she can ride him, I was like, that's pretty cool. She was taking on some type of big, I don't know, spider or whatever it was, kept jumping, trying to land on her. Then another one, they were showing how she was hitting it with the different arrows, and then she took arrows and started, pulling them down, holding them down to the ground, which is cool. I was like, man, that is nice. I like that. The environment, the look of it, everything looks phenomenal. Still wondering if that's running off the Neo, the God of War, and Horizon. Not sure. I'm just saying. I'm not sure. But those two games right there look phenomenal. And if the PlayStation is pushing, graphics like that, and what we need a Neo and a Scorpio for. So that's why I say are those two games running off the Neo. What else did Sony have that I actually like? I did not like that that VR. They did a couple of VR. I know a Batman VR game is coming. The Resident Evil, Biohazard, and 2 more other games. But they did Minecraft, and they did like a demonstration, and I didn't care too much for that. But like I said, Sony did a really good job as well, just showing games after games. if I had to say who won, because a lot of people like to know who you think won, and I think both of them won this year. But if I had to pick one, um, I would probably pick, even though Sony had some games we did not know about that I was surprised with, especially the God of War. Um, Microsoft went, to me, I think Microsoft just pulled it by that much to win in my favor, is because they went and won. They announced the Xbox One Slim. They announced that, they talked about, so you got three different Slims: 500 gig, 1 terabyte, and a 2 terabyte. Then they actually went and talked about the Scorpion, and I was surprised that they was actually going to say something about the Scorpion. They was talking about, the specs and the chips and the inside and all that. 6 teraflops. So, a lot of people that was watching that, they was flipping out their chair, and you know what I'm saying. And like the word teraflop, this generation now, it means a lot. Like, we never heard this shit last generation, but all of a sudden teraflops is the gusto of this generation for some odd reason. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But yeah, it's supposed to be 6 teraflops in it. So from what I hear, teraflops is like the hottest thing and the most expensive thing. So I can tell you right now, this Neo and this Scorpion, they're high-end consoles. So expect to pay some high-end money. And people talking about they about to be $400. No, they're not. These consoles, to me, I think they're going to start at 600. Might be 6 and up. Never know. Because if we got these two consoles here at 4 and 500, what do you think these new ones going to be with 6 teraflops in it? And people are going haywire that the Scorpion has 6 teraflops and the PlayStation supposed to have 4 or 4.5 or whatever. So yeah, look for these consoles to be about 600 plus. Cause it's 4K. You know what I'm saying? If you gaming in 4K, and plus you're gonna need a 4K TV to really see it. I mean, you might see something on your 1080p, but to really get that visual, you're gonna need a 4K TV. So now you gotta fork out, 4K TV, and if you want the VR, you gotta fork out for the VR headset. And this generation got to be the most expensive generation ever. But and another thing why I give it to Microsoft, for them announcing the Scorpio, the Slim. They also did a price cut with the Xbox One. So now the Xbox One is going, I think, for like $279 now. So they did a price drop. So that's cool. And another thing, what they did was now they have the controller where you can actually customize your own controller. The colors, the color of the buttons, triggers. You could even have it engraved with your name on it. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is cool. But I think they're going for like $80. And then if you want your name engraved, it's going for, I think, $90. I think it's an extra $10 to have your name engraved in it. But I still think that's cool, though, because I was like, when I was seeing them, I was like, man, I can have a bright yellow, in the front, and then in the back, I make it, like a blue, a royal blue or something like that. That would be cool, you know what I'm saying, to have like a bright yellow controller. That'd be cool. And then you can, whatever colors you want your analogs and digital D-pad to be, and the buttons. I was like, man, that is cool. I would if I do decide to do it, I would definitely hook mine up the right way. So with Microsoft, with that, to me, it's it's like, you know, Microsoft been doing this for over a year now. They've been trying to prove themselves to people, people that doubted them before the console had came out, and people, you know, that moved away and went to the PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? So Microsoft been doing a lot. They've been turning around the Xbox, you know, for over a year now, and now, you know, you got backwards capability with 360 games. You know what I'm saying? So they doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? They and that's why I say they pulled it in by that much. You know what I'm saying? To give stuff back to the consumers, to the fans. You know what I'm saying? To the newcomers. As of PlayStation, even though PlayStation did a hell of a job, and I really enjoyed they E3 conference, they just didn't make any deals with, you know, with the consumers. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have no type of controller, different type controller, color. They didn't do a price drop or anything like that. You know, nothing for the fans. You know what I'm saying? When you got 40 plus million, I think you should do something. You know what I'm saying? To say, hey, we appreciate you guys, you know what I'm saying, for having 40 plus, you know, of our PlayStation 4s, you know, in your home. You know what I'm saying? Different homes. And they just didn't do it. But like I said, they both did a very good job. But before I get done with this video, I gotta talk about Nintendo. Nintendo was there, but you know, they only had one game for the Wii U, and that was Zelda. And it's not called Zelda U anymore. It's called Zelda Breath of the Wild. And the game looks phenomenal. It looks good. Just all the things that Link can do now just had me in awe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he can, I hear that there's no more shops, you know, for you to buy stuff, to upgrade stuff. There's, you know, nothing. You basically find stuff and you craft it yourself. I actually seen him climbing trees now. He can climb mountains. What else? All the different weapons that he, you know, you usually, you know, have in the Zelda game, he can find in like treasure chests that may be, you know, hidden throughout the open world, because it's an open world. And the one I seen, someone found a some type of like wand. It was fireball, and he was throwing fireballs and setting the enemies on fire, and the ball would bounce around and it set the bushes and the grass on fire. I was like, man, this is cool. Now he can get caught in the fire himself, Link, and he can actually burn to death, which I thought was crazy. I'm like, wow, Link can burn to death. But yeah, now, you know, it has a jump button now. So, Link doesn't jump automatic. It's you now. You make him jump. There was a little voice acting at the beginning. But with Link, I don't think they are giving him a voice. He's just going to use his, you know, regular grunts and ooh. But everybody else, I guess he talked to, will actually have a voice, because there was a voice at the beginning, you know, telling him to wake up and stuff like that. But I was just amazed at that game there, running on the Wii U, the way it looks. I know it's going to be for the NX as well. And I think that trailer that we seen like last year with that creature or whatever, look, octopus thing that was running, that might have been running on the NX. But like I said, that game looks phenomenal, and I can't wait for it to come out. I might get both versions if whenever we hear news about the NX and third party is there, and you know Nintendo is doing stuff right, I definitely pick up an NX, and I would definitely pick up both versions. But yeah, you guys check out the video for the Zelda Breath of the Wild. That game looks phenomenal. Just to see all the stuff that Link can do. Like Link he chopping down trees now. You know what I'm saying? You can hunt to plenish, you know, yourself, your health. You know what I'm saying? So He can actually cook now. So you cook and you may have ingredients. It's just crazy. It's crazy how they did this Zelda, man. This Link. It's just amazing. So look it up. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Stop hating on these games and these consoles, man. Just, you know, enjoy them for what they are. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have that console, stop hating on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, give it its props. If it has a game that you see that look like potential to you to be a good game, but you know you don't got that console, shit, still big up the game. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you can only afford one system, you know what I'm saying? Stop trying to think your system is the best choice. You know what I'm saying? There's other games out there on other consoles, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to be a multi-console person, gamer, because I don't want to miss out on anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my thoughts on E3, man. It was a good E3 this year. EA conference sucked. Everything they showed, we already knew it was coming out. Like, what? They ain't show nothing new. Nothing new. Everything they showed, we know was coming out. I'm like, oh my God. What they should have did, they should have wrote a list and stuck that list on the camera so we could just see all the games. Because they shouldn't even had a conference. They sat around and had an hour and some conference. And these are the games we already know that's coming, man. I was like, oh my God. Bethesda was good. Ubisoft was pretty good as well. But that EA, man, I was like, really? Y'all could have saved that money and just told and had somebody just walk out and just name the games that was coming out and left. But yeah, I'm not gonna make this video too long. It's already at 22 minutes. But yeah, that was my E3. Like I said, E3 was good. Looking forward to the games that's coming out for it. I want to see how this Neo and Scorpion do when they come out. I got my games. So peace out. And keep it gaming, people. Just keep it gaming.